Next up, the second main event, or at least that's where I've put it on the card. Knowing the WWE, they're going to put this match probably at the start of the show. But for me, I think both world titles deserve to be at least, definitely one at the end, and one maybe second or third from the end. So Sheamus, World Heavyweight Champion, challenging, or should I say being challenged, by the 500-pound Angry Giant, the Big Show. Sheamus has been champion now since WrestleMania after defeating Daniel Bryan in record-setting time, was at 17 seconds. We've seen Sheamus defeat the likes of, obviously defeated Daniel Bryan again in that 2 out of 3 falls match. He's defeated Alberto Del Rio. He was involved in a fatal 4-way involving Jericho. I think it was Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler. He's also defeated Ziggler in singles competition as well. So Big Show is a brand new challenger for Sheamus. And I got to say, guys, I'm definitely looking forward to this match a lot more than I was Alberto Del Rio taking on Sheamus. That feud went on for, or at least it seemed like a few months, and it just went definitely, I think they had 3 pay-per-view matches, which was definitely, 3 matches too far from me. For whatever reason, at least in my personal opinion, the matches weren't anything great. I mean, they weren't bad matches, but, from a technical point of view, but as far as kind of storyline goes and actually looking forward to the matches, at least for me, they had nothing really, going on as far as storyline goes. But, I'm not a huge fan of the Big Show, but I'm more a fan of the Big Show than I am Alberto Del Rio. So it's definitely going to be nice to see Sheamus get a new challenger. And to be honest, guys, I've kind of had enough as Sheamus as world champion. I do like Sheamus, don't get me wrong, but he's been champion for a long time now, and to be honest, he's kind of turned into the Super Cena of SmackDown pretty much. Sounds horrible, but it's just kind of my opinion. He seems to win most of his matches. He's kind of got his own version of the 5 moves of doom. So again, like I said about Del Rio earlier on, I think they definitely need to do something with Sheamus to freshen him up. Whether it's just he needs that really one big feud to get him going again. Like I mentioned, possibly Randy Orton feud could be good, especially Randy Orton as a heel. So I think Sheamus and Orton could be a great feud, especially with Orton as a heel. So maybe that would give the world champion, a little bit of freshness to his work. Well, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if Big Show walked away as champion. Or of course, as I said I was going to mention, Dolph Ziggler, Mr. Money in the Bank, maybe could be involved. One scenario could be that maybe Big Show defeats Sheamus and then Dolph Ziggler comes out. Obviously we saw something similar last year with Daniel Bryan when Big Show defeated Mark Henry. I think it was in that chairs match at TLC. I think that's right anyway. He was obviously champion for maybe a minute before Daniel Bryan came out, pretty much pinned him straight away. We've seen Big Show mention that in recent memory as well. So is that part of the season is possibly going to happen again? Are we going to see the Big Show become world champion? I think that'll be for the second time as world champion technically, but he's been WWE champion twice as well. So are we going to see Big Show become world champion once again? Only for Dolph Ziggler to come out, cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and another new champion is going to be crowned in Dolph Ziggler. I know that's kind of what most of you guys want to see. Dolph Ziggler's obviously got a huge following. I don't mind the guy myself. I'm not a huge fan of him, if I'm honest, but I definitely see the appeal. He's definitely excellent in the ring. Makes his opponent look like gold pretty much all the time. So I think Dolph Ziggler as world champion could be good, but for now it's going to be out of these 2 guys, as Dolph Ziggler isn't officially involved in this match. So out of these 2 guys, I do probably see Sheamus retaining, but I would hope possibly the Big Show gets a little run of the title. Definitely wouldn't mind seeing that, if only for a month or 2. The guy is probably, is he 41? Something like that. He's been in the WWE since 1999, I believe. So I think another championship reign would definitely do no harm for the Big Show. As kind of Sheamus for me is kind of grown a little bit old. We're going to go into the match though. So far back and forth, bit of outside action, but now back in the ring. Sheamus with a huge knee, Irish whip to the Big Show. Nice big shoulder barge, Big Show down to the mat but fighting back. The 500-pounder kick to the gut, picking him back up into a gut buster. Seems to be working with the midsection of Sheamus, but Sheamus again fighting back. Irish whip, top left turnbuckle, going one shoulder thrust. Thought he's going to go for the second, but he turns him around. Going for the big knee to the back, but Big Show somehow avoids it. Irish whip of his own halfway across the ring into the bottom right turnbuckle this time. putting Sheamus in the tree of woe. Sheamus could be in trouble here. Oh, 500 pounder. Punch and now a kick. Sheamus' world title reign could be in jeopardy, especially as far as his final pay-per-view goes for WWE 12. I haven't really said so far, guys, but this is likely to be the last WWE 12 video you see from me. I know a lot of you know that I've had WWE 12, WWE 13, sorry, early, so I've been playing a little bit of that. Hopefully going to be playing that a little bit more between now and the release date. I'm not actually allowed to release that until Tuesday, but as soon as Tuesday midnight hits, you are going to be seeing plenty of WWE 13 gameplay. I'm not quite sure what to do in regards to the series yet. Obviously got Universe Mode, which I need to update you guys on. I will quickly mention it here, but I think I will have to do a separate video as well, just to make sure everyone sees it. But basically, that Universe Mode, I was going to be doing Raw and SmackDown, but because I didn't have any Attitude Era guys unlocked, I've done SmackDown just for a month. So not really any Attitude guys apart from possibly some interference, but SmackDown is going to be, we're going to have 4 SmackDown shows and then the pay-per-view, which I've already recorded, just needs kind of editing and stuff. And then basically, because in the UK the game doesn't come out officially until next Friday, I'm not quite sure what day the Xbox Live updates, I can't remember, but just say Friday at the latest, so I can't actually get all the characters to start the Universe Mode properly. So like I said, within the first month, kind of as a temporary measure, just featuring SmackDown, but then as soon as I can get the all DLC, or as soon as I can complete the storyline mode to unlock everyone, once I do, we're definitely going to be using it, like I said to you guys, actually guys on a Monday and SmackDown on a Friday. So for now, kind of think of the first month, but not the first month in real time, the first month of the Universe Mode, which will probably be up in less than 2 weeks. Then yeah, SmackDown only, but more on that later. Oh, Sheamus, one of his finishing moves, putting Big Show through the announce table. This match, I don't think it was a no DQ match, but the referee doesn't seem to care. Sheamus putting Big Show back into the ring. Irish whip, a really strong one. Sheamus off the ropes, bro kick. This has got to be over after the move through the table and now the bro kick. 1, 2, 3. So according to my WWE Hell in a Cell simulation prediction pay-per-view, Sheamus retains his World Heavyweight Championship and lives to fight another day as champion.